Okay, guys, let's see who we have. Well, oh, hey, Starry. Good to see you. Hey, Joyce. Good to see you too. Welcome to my stream. Well, that's those guys. Yeah. Oh,
We're
I need
waiting.
to mute that one. I need to. Yeah, that is muted now. So.
Okay, don't fool a Terry. Okay.
Yeah.
We're waiting for Miss Dreamweaver. She should be here anytime.
Yep. She would.
Hey, Dojo.
Hey, Dojo. Good to see you again, buddy.
Hey, Star.
Hey, Abraxas. Good to see you, Chris.
It's a sensitive Star. Thank you
I
for
can't
coming.
pronounce her first name, so I call her Star. Welcome.
I have the same issue, but that's my buddy right there. That's my friend right there.
Okay.
Hi, Mr. Stein.
Lovely Lisa, Warrior Queen.
Hi,
Good
Lisa.
to see you again. Yeah, there she is. There she is.
Miss Dream. There you are.
Hey, Dreamweaver. Good to see you again.
Well, why is it not? Okay, here we are.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, Terry, I didn't get it. I didn't eat. I napped.
I prayed that
Well,
you
you probably need that nap, Dreamweaver.
I did. Let me light my sage.
Yes, and I've already said a
Yeah,
really good prayer.
I've been praying since last week.
yeah, that was
And
really
we've had
needed.
others praying.
Good.
So that's helpful.
Everything that helps is useful.
Oh, yes. And, Larry brought up a really good point a little bit ago. We've been broadcasting this, and with them trolling us this morning on his stream, we're liable to end up with trolls. And I said, well, at least Joanne's got good good arbitrators, but
Yeah,
they're liable to troll us because we've been making it very well known.
Worried about no troll. There's troll patrol going on. I ain't
how
worried.
do you see?
Yep.
Hey, Seymour.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Hi, Kathy. Hey, girl. JC. What's
Why am
up?
I, why am I not? Oh, I'm on private chat. I can't see anything on private chat. There it is. Yay. Hello,
Hey,
everybody.
Kathy.
I have been hit 3 times already, 4 times today. Tim and hairballs. Yay.
Hey, Tim.
Hello, Tim.
Good to
Hello,
see you again.
Tracy. And CS Moa. And Dojos. And whoever else I might have missed. Kathy, hello. Going to Sully's subscribers.
These are people I have nothing to do with. Absolutely nothing to do with.
As a troll or to troll.
I had a stream that taken over by Charlie. It was horrible. Oh wow, Star. They said I was. That's sad, Star. It really is. We got to stick together. We got to have each other's backs.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know why I would talk to you. I have nothing to do with any of that. I mean, if you're coming here friendly, that's cool. You can keep it peace.
But this isn't about that. This is about bullying and, this isn't
Hi, Angie.
Thanks,
for
Angie.
one on
I
for
understand.
that kind of thing.
I'm.
Hey, Mona.
Hi, Angie.
If
Hi,
you watch,
Mona.
hi, Mona. I mean, if you watch my video, you know that I said, I keep getting pulled into all this other stuff about other channels. I don't have nothing to do with it. I
Right.
want peace.
We all are. It's
I
happening on ours
know.
too, Gary.
I'm
Hey,
tired.
Mary and David Channel. Good to see you again.
I am sorry, Star. That's really bad. I can't tell on this end how many people are here, but Joran, this is your stream, my friend.
Yeah, and I don't want to have any problems on my stream here
No,
today. If there is any problems and issues, can my arbitrators please remove that person
hello,
immediately?
Nila and David. How
My
are
rules
you?
are need to be followed.
Hello, Bradley
Hey, Bradley, good to see you.
Hi, Bradley.
and Eileen.
You're welcome to stay, but no is.
Uh, no, I haven't.
I haven't either.
Or
I don't even know who Sully is. That's just it. I don't even know who Sully is. That's just it. I don't even know who these people are.
I've never heard of them.
Either do I.
Hi,
And none of us are really,
Cody.
well, Ran maybe, but you and I surely aren't big enough to 10
No.
people watching and 10 likes.
Hey,
Awesome.
Bradley.
Hi,
Hey,
Cubby.
Bradley.
Mona.
Hey, Cubby for life.
Hello, Bradley.
Hey, Mick Moores.
Hey,
JC.
JC and
JC.
Mick.
Turn the frown upside down, girlfriend. This is a happy place.
Yeah, this is a happy place, a safe haven.
Amen. Hi, Mix Mowers.
It's
And
a
I want like my arbitrators to keep that peace and this safe haven clean.
Well, I don't even know who that other person is.
hi,
You know that.
Marty. How are you, Ms. Marty?
Marty. Not really, because I'm not signed up for this on YouTube. I'm here for peace, serenity. I'm a Christian, and I got good friends here.
And the whole purpose behind this is to stop the bullying.
Amen.
We don't want to be
Amen.
part of it. We want to be a coalition to stop it.
Yes, you are more than welcome to stay. Yes.
And you're right, Mona. We all do need a happy place.
Yes. Thank you, Angie.
Thank you, Angie. I appreciate that.
I don't want to hear anything else about Joy this, Twisted this. I have nothing to do with that woman. Please, y'all just stop. I have her blocked, completely blocked. And it's
Good,
been for
Bradley.
a while. Let's have a happy place. Come on, people. Let's focus what we're here to help people, to
Thanks,
encourage
Bradley. I appreciate that a lot.
mixed mowers.
Hi, Sty.
Thank you, Marty.
Thank you, Sty. I appreciate that.
What did Mr. Sty say? I am missing something. Thank
And
you.
that's exactly what we're trying to stop.
He's a sweetheart.
Yes, thank you. It is a drama-free zone. Thank you, Mix. You're right.
JC, you're here among friends. Girl, you're fine.
Exactly.
Whenever you're ready, Durant.
Yeah, I think we are enough people on board already. So let's do this. This is the second stream we do on this topic. And we won't accept anything about bullying, cyberbullying, or other harassments. This is a safe zone for those who has been bullied or being bullied.
Please subscribe.
And time is now to put your armor on, grab your swords,
Bring my books that are
pick up
in.
your shields, and pick up your spears and get ready to set sails because we will stand united under one and only banner. The same banner. Together we are united. And this is important. And if people can't handle the truth, why are you here? If you can't handle the truth, you can just leave. So, the important thing here is we need to stay united as one.
The ones about toxic
And
emotion
this is the YouTube family
should be on my
and the community.
little table.
We need to help others who has been bullied, has or being bullied. Because if we can help a few,
Okay, Blood X.
we help ourselves. We need to face the demons and chase them away, or they will haunt us forever. So, it is important that we are staying united and hold our grounds. That is important. We need to create a new chain that can break these dark chains and shields and dark armors.
Yes.
And we need to hold our grounds, stay united, and the new chain can change a little bit of the world, not the whole world. But if we can help a few, but we can't help all of them, but a few. And if we do that, we put a seed to grow, and that will spread.
Yes, sir.
And we need to step out in the light. We have been in the shadows too long. Why should we hide?
That's right.
It's not fair. It's time for us to fight.
That's right. Amen.
Our fight will be hard, and we have to work hard for it. For our respect, for compassion, for empathy, justice,
Amen.
and our honor and dignity. These bullies, these will get it back tenfold what they do to others. And that will bite them so hard in the ass so they can't sit forever.
Well said.
They will suffer much worse than what we do now.
Yep.
The bullies has created us, created an army of united people under one and the same banner who join us, those who want to join us, who has the courage to stand up. who are willing to let the bullets fly over our heads and we hunker down, but we will not stay at the same place. We will move forward.
Yes.
We are warriors, soldiers, and that is what bullies has created us to. They made us. They
Yep.
will have it back. I know I sound like a commander who speaks to the troops, but this is necessary. It's important, no matter what.
That's right.
So, who are willing here on the stream, in the chat now, to stand up? Who has the courage to join us, join our ranks? We need this army. It's for our YouTube family, for our friends, no matter what.
Amen.
But I will tell you a story, and that story will make you think a lot, because that is a story who has a lot of truth in it. And you will understand, and I will read it. You will have the whole story. I have the story on my phone, so
You're fine, Jerome.
not that one.
If you can't find it, I still have it.
Oh, I find it. Okay, I found it. This is a story. Its origins is from a Cherokees. An old Cherokee is teaching his grandson about life. A fight is going on inside me, he said to the boy. It's a terrible fight, and it's between two wolves. One is evil. His anger, envy, sorrow, regret, greed, arrogance, self pity, guilt, resentment, inferiority, lies, false, pride, superiority, and ego. He continued, the other is good. He is joy, peace, love, hope, serenity, humility, kindness, benevolence, empathy, generosity, truth, compassion, and faith. The same fight is going on inside you and inside every other person too. The grandson thought about it for a minute and then asked his grandfather, which wolf will win? You might have heard the story ends like this. The old Cherokee simply replied, the one you feed. In the Cherokee world, however, the story ends this way. The old Cherokee simply replied, if you feed them right, they both win. And the story goes on. You see, I only choose to feed the white wolf, the black one will be hiding around every corner waiting for me to become distracted or weak and jump to get the attention he craves. He will always be angry and always fighting the white wolf. But if I acknowledge him, he is happy and the white wolf is happy, and we all win. For the black wolf has many qualities: tenacity, courage, fearlessness, strong willed, and great strategic thinking that I have need of at times and that the white wolf lacks. But the white wolf has compassion, caring, strength, and the ability to recognize what is in the best interest of all. You see, Sam, the white wolf needs the black wolf as it at his side. To feed only one would starve the other, and they will become uncontrollable. To feed and care for both means they will serve you well and do nothing that is not a part of something greater, something good, something of life. Feed them both, and there will be no more internal struggle for your attention. And when there is no battle inside you, can listen to the voices of deeper knowing that will guide you in choosing what is right in every circumstance. Peace, my son, is the Cherokee mission in life. A man or woman who has peace inside has everything. A man or woman who is pulled apart by the war inside him or her has nothing. How you choose to interact with the opposing forces within you will determine your life. Starve one or the other, or guide them both. That's in the end of the story. So, Dreamweaver, I'll let the word to you.
Well, they're attacking one of our panel right now. There is a lot of bullying going on with one of our panel right now. My people in chat. And this is not cool. This is what this is about. And you know, if y'all are here to be ugly instead of to support this panel and to support this cause, you know, this is not what this is about. You guys have no idea what bullying does to people. And when bullies come into someone's life, it gets into our brains, it gets into our cells of our body, the very essences of who we are. And you know what? It's everybody that happens to. And you're right, Angie, most times they are. And the thing is,
Hey, Lemmy.
when things happen that are bad in people's lives, we replay it in our minds. And as we replay it, it gets worse time after time after time after time. And as it gets replayed, it gets worse, and it gets to affect our health. It begins to affect a lot of things in our lives.
I'm sorry, y'all.
And it's ridiculous.
Terry.
I mean, this is sad. When you come to a stream that is supposed to be supportive about building a community and support and love and strength, and you guys are supposed to be here to build community. And yeah, call me an old windbag if you want to. That's fine. God created me for who I am.
Thank you, Angie. Y'all and
you can call me what you want. You're not going to hurt me.
Miss Dream, can I please? I love you. Can I say something?
Yes, ma'am.
All my life, I thank you for everything you said. All my life, I've been bullied, either by my weight, because I used to be massively overweight, or my panic anxiety disorder. I've been homeless. I've been through a lot. I want to make something clear to you bullies. This Joy Twisted, I don't even hardly know this woman. She was on here and introduced to me several months ago. I do not talk to her. Y'all are full of the devil. Y'all are bullies. Jesus forgive y'all. Okay? Y'all have nothing better to do than sit in your mama's basements. Now back off. Grandpa, you want me to have tough skin? I got tough skin because I've had enough.
Good for you, Terry. You tell them, girl.
I am talking for everybody. My daughter's deaf. For people who make
Thank you,
fun of my
Steve.
daughter. I'm talking for people that get made fun of online and offline. I'm not a phony. I'm trying to have friends on here. I am a good person inside and out. I am a Christian woman. God forgive y'all. Y'all's lives must be awful screwed up to pick on somebody like me or Miss Dreamweaver or Duran. My channel is Christian. My channel is family. I don't want to say anything else, but God forgive y'all. I've had enough. Sorry.
You found your
fine,
spirit.
I got a lot of Cherokee blood in me. Sorry.
Hey,
You
that's
found your
know,
warrior spirit, Terry.
exactly.
Good. You will
Grandpa
need
wants
it.
to come up, and I don't know if Blood X is still here. I'm sorry. Is
Yeah,
there?
I let Grandpa comes up.
I love y'all all. I do. I love y'all all. Get to know me, and you will like me. Please stop being bullies.
Okay, Grandpa.
Somebody
You can
bullied my
come
son
up.
about a month ago, and he was so depressed from cyberbullying. It's unreal. I've lost chat. I just don't understand these people. They have to pick on one person, or they think thumbs down on my videos hurt me. It don't.
No, it
It
still
just tells
counts
me
for
you're
you.
taking time for me. That means part of you must love me. I'm sorry. I've just had enough. And I know my mom's watching, but I've asked her not to say anything. Y'all are doing this in front of my mom. Might have to reload. Sometimes the chat comes back. Maybe it's better the chat don't come back.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh,
Wow. We're doing something right for all of them to come out from underneath their rocks.
You got a point.
Grandpa,
Grandpa.
Hello, Grandpa.
Hey, Grandpa. Good to see you, buddy.
Well, well. Let me first all say hello to everybody and thank you for letting me come up, Duran.
thank
You're
you.
welcome.
You know, I watch this crap on here and it just amazes me that people think they're going to control who somebody's going to watch, and because somebody watches someone that they don't like, that they're going to badger them and give them a bunch of crap. You know what? Grow up. Get out of mommy and daddy's basement or wherever you are and get a life.
Thank you.
You don't have to like Terry. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like Dream, Duran, or anybody. Don't watch them. Then you won't know who they're watching.
Exactly.
I get so sick of you people. And you know what? And not to give anybody any grief, but when someone makes a comment like that, Mod, you need to go in there and get them out immediately, not wait until they hurt somebody's feelings. They ain't here to have fun and enjoy this stream. They're here to be assholes, pardon my language.
You're fine, Grandpa. Hey, survival prepping. Whew, I am so freaking sorry, but they are making the point that we're
Thanks.
trying to make right here. They're making the point that we're trying to make. I love you.
Thanks, Survival Prepping. I appreciate that.
Oh.
You know, somebody, Felix, I mean, what are you, a cat? You know, first of all, you get on here and you want to upset somebody and make them cry. Does that make you feel good? You probably beat your wife too.
Yeah, Grandpa. If there's anybody here that has a story to share, please let us know. We're together. You're not in this alone, and I'm sorry y'all had to see that. Wow, when I put my war paint on this morning, I didn't know I painted a red bullseye on my forehead. Wow.
Survival Prepping, you deserve a revenge.
Yeah,
Exactly,
really.
survival. They're some small little
All
people in
right.
this world.
We all love Grandpa. Mr. Riggs,
Hey, Ridge.
Hey, Ridge. Good to see you.
Thank
Tom,
you for all your support, Ridge.
you Tom,
We need all the support we can get.
Marty.
That's my other half. And he supports me through all the bullies in my life.
I love Mr. Ridge.
You know, Dream, to me, it makes no sense. Why do you go, other than wanting to get somebody upset, why do you go watch somebody that you don't like?
I don't know, Grandpa. To me, if I don't like somebody or if I see something happening in somebody's channel and I see them allowing people to be harassed and bullied in their channel, I just don't go back to their channel.
As long
And I tell others, if you don't like what's going on in somebody's channel, don't go there.
exactly.
I don't understand that concept. It's like going to somebody's house and getting beat up in their house and going back to their house to take another beating is the way I see it. And I don't know. I don't know.
You can share
I
your story. Go ahead, Miss Stream. I'm sorry.
I just stay away from places that I don't want to. I stay away from bars and clubs and places that I don't care to be in the real world. So I try to be that way in the cyber world too.
Right. You can share your story as long as you don't name channels and people.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're not here to target anybody
Because
as far as,
I'm
We
so
you
are here
know,
to help people,
we are
not
here to
right,
help
target
people,
people.
encourage people, pray for people, whatever they need.
right. We're not here to bring anybody down or drag anybody down.
That's good survival prepping.
Um, we just want to provide a supportive, loving, safe haven where we can come and
You're welcome, Ridge.
have a community to uh, be protective of each other and for each other and provide support. And the only way to beat this is under one banner together.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, under one and the same banner.
Yep.
Mona,
And we will hoist the flag and set sails.
we're trying, Mona. It's just this has been going on for quite a while. It's hard. Well, I watched another YouTuber on here and she got a lot of subs overnight because on her Social Security. All right, hang on. I fully understand my wonderful friend. I wish I was deaf and blind at times so I couldn't have to witness the hate. I understand, Mr. Sty. That's terrible, sis. I don't know. You get on YouTube to try to escape, to get away from reality, to make, you know what I'm saying? And then when you find drama on YouTube, it doesn't make it so much fun anymore. And I just lost the chat, so I'll just have to sit here till it comes back.
Oh my. I don't know what's going on
Well, Terry, let's dance.
with YouTube. I mean, with the internet here lately, because
Dream and Duran, you can join in.
it went wacky
Do a little dance. There you go.
earlier today.
There we go, all of us.
It's funny.
I'm doing good, Bradley. How are you doing?
Back. I think they're back. I'm sorry that happened. How you said it? Success?
Yes.
Yeah.
C'est moi.
Wow, that's sad.
Hopefully, I didn't blow that name.
It's
That's sad.
French.
So much comes off here onto reality, like Miss Dream has talked about. It's scary, and I have thought about getting rid of my channel. I ain't doing it. I can't. I feel God wants me to push forward, and I made some awesome family on here that I do love. I have no friends except on here, and one day we're all going to have that barbecue. I don't care what anybody says.
That would be awesome.
Yes, it would be. I am sorry that happened. That stuff, I'm getting attacked today is a prime example of things I have absolutely nothing to do with. Absolutely nothing to do with. You know,
Thank you, Angie.
I know.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's sad when things that happen on other people's channels or streams or whatever bleed over, or lives even, where you're working with somebody
Hey,
or
Susan.
you're friends with somebody. I mean, that's high school or grade schoolish. Well, you're friends with so and so, you can't be friends with me, and it happens in your adult life.
I want to
And
clear.
they come to you as an adult and say, well, you're friends with so and so. I saw you having lunch with so and so. I don't want to have lunch with you anymore. And I've seen it happen.
Exactly, Tom. Thank you.
Yeah, grandpas we love our grandpa.
I feel safe,
Yeah, he's a
Grandpa.
great guy.
Okay. Anybody have anything they want to share? Thank you, Susan, for being here. And my mom's supposed to be here, but I told her not to say a word. So I'll be getting a phone call when this is done. So y'all,
Hello, Terry's mom.
Well,
We love
Angie,
Terry, and she's always protected in one of our rooms. Always. She's safe when she's in our home.
Terry's safe here.
Angie, give me a
Angie,
hot girl.
I'm sorry you got upset, Angie, but you know what? When things like this happen, you got to try your best to actually piss you off,
That's what happened.
because you got to stand up and you got to say, you know what? You ain't going to bother me no more. And
Mona,
when these people come in and make their comments, don't give them a warning. Boot their butts out because they ain't here for no good.
thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. God bless you. And Grandpa's single, but this is not the topic right now. But
No, it's not. Hey, Destination Great Lakes. Good to see you, buddy. Awesome channel, by the way.
oh wow, yes, Mr. Ridge. I experienced a lot of bullying in school. I was made fun of because of my weight. I'd be walking down the hall and they'd be saying, "There she blows," because well sounds. And I would go in the bathroom and cry. And when I was 15 years old,
Yeah, he is, Mona.
I quit. I'm
Well,
sorry.
I wondered why you were saying that, and then it just now finally popped up on my screen,
Stacy.
Terry.
No, JC, you stay.
JC, no, you don't. No, you
Junk Wolf
don't
is
leave.
waiting.
No,
You
you
stay.
don't leave.
You stay, girl, and be strong.
You don't leave, JC. You're welcome here. This is another one of your safe places.
Yes, this is one of your safe places.
Does Mr. Ridge have a ranch?
Yeah, someone needs to boot that Regina sweetheart
Regina's
off.
naming names.
Anytime Destination Great Lakes.
Well, sorry, but it's right up there on the chat.
I know survival prepping. I know. You're right.
Exactly, survival prepping. It is to make them feel bad.
And who in here, any person in here, has a right or thinks they can tell somebody what they should do and what they shouldn't do, what's right and wrong.
Oh, yes, I do, Mona.
I mean, this, you know,
This is just an ad. I will keep doing what I'm doing on my channel, but this is an ad. I pulled the string.
Oh, Marty.
You know, I love these
oh,
people that
Marty.
don't have
Oh,
any picture
Marty.
next to their name.
Yeah.
Ain't you ain't you a brave person?
Yeah.
You know, Satan is loose in this world so bad. And God
Can
warned us.
Hey, yo, Dad.
somebody take care of Yo Dad, please?
Yeah, I read that.
Well, there's a
Maybe we
couple
should.
of comments in there that Yo Dad needs to please be taken care of.
Yeah, I saw that comment. Maybe we need to go after everybody. Come on.
I just don't understand the evil that's in this world. And if it's not online, it's out here. You know, kids are getting bullied. I was reading earlier the statistics, the percentage of the suicides from cyberbullying alone. It's unreal. Hey, Josie
Hey,
Wells.
Josie Wells.
I like that name.
Hey, Josie.
JC, leave it alone. JC, leave it alone. Don't touch it. Leave it alone, please.
Please leave it alone. Exactly.
Please.
Okay, somebody
I'm
needs.
asking you. Please leave it alone, JC.
What?
Sty, take care of Bander, please.
Wow. What morons. I haven't talked to Dylan in forever. They don't even get. I'm ignoring them. We need to focus on this. And
Exactly. We're here for a purpose, and they keep throwing things to take us off. And we knew when we started promoting this. Remember, the three of us were talking when we started promoting this one that this would happen. We knew.
last week's went smooth.
Well,
Okay.
last week was our first one.
Yeah.
This time they've had something to go back and look at. And
I hope the good Lord speaks to their hearts. I really do.
And this time they've got something to come at. Excuse me. They've got something to come after us on. So,
Is anybody here, in the audience, that want to share something, a story, or one grandpa dream, Duran?
We are victims for the bullies.
Yes, I mean,
And the
they think
scars
we
they
are.
give us are so deep
That's
that
okay,
they
Angie.
look like a roadmap in our souls.
yeah.
And that is awful, horrible, terrible darkness.
Exactly.
Yep. And you're right, survival prepping. And one of the things we've discovered is that when they come into our
Thank you,
channels,
Sty.
if we just kind of let them know we know they're there and ignore them after that, and we don't make a big deal out of it,
Thanks, Ridge.
and we deal with them appropriately. We let them know that they are in a loving, safe haven, and that bullying and whatever will not be tolerated. And
Take
then
care of Hawks. Somebody, please.
if they cross the line, then they are taken care of. They go away because they don't get the attention they deserve.
Let me say something here, Hawks. What do you think you're going to do to me? Come on my live stream and call me bad names? You know what? Get a life.
We were here to help other people. Every one of y'all, bullies, they're still people. They still have a heart and soul, and there's still hope for them. And I do pray for them. I really, really do. But don't take your anger because your life stinks out on others. You can change. You can change. Come towards the light.
All you need is change your ways.
Well, Josie, there's a difference between the bullying now. People want to go online and say foul things about people, but you know what? My address is online. Come knock on my door.
Grandpa.
Come do that.
Grandpa.
Because you're all weak people.
No, but there's a different kind of bullying now, and
yes, it's a lot different.
It's nastier now. I mean, it used to be people took out in the playground, people took it out with their fists and whatever, and the real Pam Talks needs to be taken care of. Please, they're naming names. They're just trying to that's not, we're not naming names. We're not, and this isn't about one particular person. This is about in general, and it's not the cause of all this. This is a general topic.
Go to my channel, watch my videos, see what kind of person I truly, truly, truly am. God says you're not supposed to judge, so stop judging me. And I'm not here to get in a debate with the trolls.
Right.
I'm here to encourage
survival prepping. You're right. Whenever a bully shows up, block them immediately. And like we said last week, block and ignore. Block and ignore. However many times it takes, block and ignore.
Angie,
Exactly.
Don't go to their channel. Don't go to rooms they go to. Block and ignore.
I mean, there's probably people that have come here, younger people that told me they were going to be here, and they're scared to say anything now.
Exactly.
And this is ridiculous.
And you're right, Josie Wells. We didn't have the internet, so it does add a different dynamic to it. You're right.
Yes, sir.
Well, one thing you can do with these comments is you can kick them out for one thing and then report them as well. So think about that, mods, because they're doing nothing here but trying to cause trouble.
I don't even have Amazing Grace.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh! And who do you trash can Pam? I imagine that name fits you. Let me tell you, I got a channel out there with over 1 million subs trying to take me down. Bring it.
Grandpa.
Y'all got me pissed off. You ain't nobody. Again, who the hell are you to tell anybody who they can watch and support? You don't like them? Go.
Exactly. Destination Great Lakes. Report them. Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah, exactly. Destination Great Lakes.
Go Fish, help.
Hey, Go Fish.
Hey, my friend.
Hello, Go Fish.
Help.
He's an awesome guy.
Yes,
exactly, Josie. Come say it to my face.
Right.
Yeah, they hide behind the screen. And, the sad thing is those people are probably more miserable than we ever dreamed of.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I just wanted to make a channel and do my silly little pumpkin spice videos, make people laugh.
And you know what? You all want to get a cause to get behind. Geez, go get a job, Do something with your life.
Duran,
Yeah.
anything you want to share? We need to kind of just push the chat to the. Somebody needs to watch it because people are asking questions and
Yeah.
sharing and stuff.
I'm
Mods,
good, Joe
we're
Fish. Thank you.
Hi, Reverend
You're right,
Christine.
survival prepping. Thank you. I like to keep it simple. Anyone who trolls or bullies is gone.
Yeah, keep it
Thank you,
simple
Mr.
is the best thing to
Period.
do.
No warning, no notice.
I'll have-
File them under B.
Okay,
Oh,
Susan, I'll
Floral,
do a
Floral
video.
Jungle.
Hello,
Hey,
Floral
Julie.
Jungle.
Good to see you.
I like that name.
Hey,
Okay,
Christine.
thank you, Susan. I'll do a video on my dolls sooner or later.
Well, I have been through a lot of things through my life, and my life has
It's
been
fine,
pretty
girl.
hard.
Oh, okay, Ridge. You're taking care of the we see the comments that have been deleted. Okay. Hello, Reverend Christine.
And,
Amen.
Jungle. Hello.
Amen. Survival prepping said it all right there. Even Jesus didn't tolerate horrible, hateful, convert individuals. We all know the temple story, those who are into the Bible, Christian Bible.
Exactly.
Amen.
Yep.
I'll put that up
Yep.
because that is so good comment. That
Hi,
Very
Mama.
much so.
Well, Laura,
yeah, we know that story.
Yep.
even Jesus said enough is enough.
Yeah, if he says it is enough, why can't we?
Exactly. And he had his band of 12.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And so we have each other.
Yeah.
And that's what this is all about, is building this community, building it under one banner of
And it's
strength
time.
and
And it's
love.
time to regain our honor and dignity.
That's right.
We
Charlie
will not win the
Kennedy,
war. We will win some
Charlie
battles,
Kennedy,
but not the war.
That's
what
right.
difference would it make to you? Just asking.
Yes, they are gay. They're very, very happy. Woohoo! Woohoo!
Angie, I am so glad this is helping you.
Stop crying, Angie. Wait a minute.
But they're healing tears,
Oh,
Terry.
I'm blind. Remember Miss Dream? Hang on.
They're healing tears. They're healing tears. I'm glad.
Girl.
Hello, Laura Lee.
You're welcome,
That's a
Angie.
pretty name. Boy, I'm way up in the chat. I need to catch up.
I'm behind.
You know,
Hey,
I
Laura.
wonder
Christine.
if these trolls
Good to
are
see you.
children or if they're just very immature adults, you know?
Well,
I'll take a
Joanne,
look at that later.
did you see the survival prepping? What were some obstacles you faced and overcame?
Well, when I was 9, I tried to hang myself 3 times and stab myself 1 time. And the guy tried to drown me as well. So
Bye, go fish.
Bye,
I
Goldfish.
managed to survive.
Bye, Goldfish. Thank you for being here.
And whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
And I'm stupid.
And I'm still here.
That's
Amen.
right.
That Viking in you stayed strong, Joanne.
My Viking. I heard from a friend that Vikings are not Christian.
Oh, really?
I agree.
See?
But my Viking is Christian.
There you go.
My Viking is white, pure white. And his eyes is pure white, glowing like fire.
Well, you know, Josie, it's okay to be immature, but it's not okay to be hateful.
I don't understand hate, y'all. Can't y'all be stronger against Satan and then just to let him rule your lives? To
Hey,
cause
Charlie.
pain and suffering. Y'all could cause somebody to jump off a bridge if you say it to the wrong person. Just
Yeah.
stop it. Stop it. You're somewhere in you, you're a good person deep down. Just stop. Stop with the
And
hatred.
no matter how old they are, wrong is wrong.
That's right.
That is okay, Goldfish.
And thank you, survival prepping. We're glad you're here too. Definitely.
Yes, very
Yeah,
good.
You've brought up some very good points.
he did,
Um,
really.
the thing is, we were all
Thank you.
created
See you later, go fish.
with love in our hearts and in our spirits. And we were created to love and be loved. We weren't created hating immediately. And, and so hating is something that wasn't immediate out of the womb. Love was immediate out of the womb from creation. And that's something we need to hang on to and to share and to see the love and the respect and the honor of another person's spirit.
There you go, Marty. Miss Dream, I was 5 years old. I told y'all before, and I hope this is okay. I was raped by a grown man.
Yes, Josie.
Okay, I was raped, and it happened over and over for 4 years. I was beat. I was put in closets. I had to keep secrets to keep the family, keep violence down. So if these trolls think they can outdo me, no. I had a grown man take my
Hey,
innocence
Vanessa.
as a child. I'm a survivor. I'm a warrior also.
There you go.
Yes, you are,
I
Terry.
might have my granny's heart, okay? I might have my grandmother's heart and my grandmother's spirit, but they're still, don't mess with me. I have been homeless. I have been beat. I have been raped. I have been knocked to the ground. I've had things thrown at me. Don't even start with me. I was homeless until a year and a half ago. And in a few months, I don't even know where I'm going to be living.
Well, Terry, if we need to, we'll get you a GoFundMe going. You ain't going to be on the street again.
And when you've been through those kind of things, when you have been at a point in your life, when you've been so low that you slammed your chin into the ground, because I've been there, done that. I know what it feels like. It builds a strength in you. It builds a determination in you. And I know that everybody that is sharing this panel with me has got that strength and determination in them. That nobody, no matter how ugly they talk to you, no matter how nasty they try to be to you, nobody is going to break that strength and determination. You're just going to get knocked down and you're going to get back up that much more determined to do it again, because you know you can do it, because you've been there, done that, and you can do it all over again if you have to.
Yes, ma'am.
And the more times you get slammed to the ground, the more times you know you can get up and do it again, because good grief, you've been there before.
Got to keep on keeping on.
Exactly.
I'm
And
sorry.
so these people that think they can talk ugly and knock you to the ground, hey, been there, done that, And you're right, Sty. We weren't burned to hate. We learn to hate.
I love you too.
Exactly.
And we grow up and make a choice to love or hate.
Wow. I'm glad you're still here, Laura. And me too, girl. Me too. But the strength of God, I didn't do it. Love you too, Bradley. I'm sorry, y'all.
Laura, I'm glad you failed in your attempts.
We can't give up, y'all. One day, 1 hour can change somebody's life.
Exactly.
Can somebody take care of soothsayer
Wow.
now?
See that? That's the kind of things you have to
I
deal with.
rebuke you in the name of Jesus, what you just said. That is evil. Evil.
You,
God will deal with you.
arbitrators, please take care of soothsayer now.
How?
I don't allow that.
You tell him, Duran.
Well, Ridge made the comment that what we're seeing are comments that some of them have already
Yes,
that they've
Laura.
taken care
It
of.
is.
Okay, that's fine.
So
I'm just a big baby. Y'all know that.
no, honey, because it made me angry. I wanted to grab somebody and.
You need to always be glad and thank God that you're here, Laura. You're here for a reason.
And
Wow,
I want
survival
to tell you
prepping.
guys something.
What?
It was something Dreamweaver said. She said when she were on live streams and watched the people in the panels,
Give
she could
Laura a hug.
see
There you go.
in
Give Laura a kiss.
those who were in the panels, in their eyes, how they were felt. Pain, agony. And I asked her, what do you see in my eyes? And Dreamweaver said to me, I see pain and determination. And I have a lot of pain and a lot of determination. And this is my way to show my determination. This will end because I'm getting pissed.
Did you see Laura? She gave you a kiss.
Duran. Amen, Duran. I miss Luna.
Yep.
And I swear
Duran, breathe.
on the warriors, the spirit of a samurai. This contains the soul of a
Yes,
samurai.
Vanessa. Luna is a boxer.
I have always felt like a samurai. And you know, guys, what samurai means? To serve. And who do we serve? God.
There you go.
So we are all samurai.
Amen. And amen, Mr. Ridge. Wow. Well said. The thing with that, Christine, is they keep changing names. The more I block, the more names. It is what it is. I'm sorry for anybody.
Hey, Crazy Ann.
Crazy Ann.
Hi, Crazy Ann.
You have a katana? Cool.
Yes, Ridge, you're right. You're right. And they will pay for their evil for a lot longer than they ever gave their evil to anyone else.
Not good, Crazy Ann. Miss me crying again.
What did you walk into?
Well,
That's what I said last night.
it's time to fight. To step out in the light from the shadows we have been so long. And watch those bullies keep going and going like the Nosferatus. No, we deserve to be in the light and regain our respect, honor, dignity.
Yes.
and happiness. We are humans.
Yep.
And if it's necessary, I can keep going for many more millennia if I have to.
I hear you, my friend.
My soul is burning for this topic. So if people can't handle the truth, it's not my problem. It's theirs.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yep. But,
You.
I'm
you
done
know,
with that speech.
one thing I am very thankful of is that we are made more strong every time we go through the rough times. God gives us more strength, or our higher power, or whatever our higher being is. I honor the fact that not everybody that may be watching this may be a Christian, but our higher power uh,
Okay, go fish.
gives us more strength the the next time after we've gone through
Yes, Di,
something
you can.
bad. Um, and like survival prepping said in a comment back, um, that it made more powerful every time,
Come up,
when
Di.
he going through the tempest instead of overcoming him. It made him more powerful, and I am thankful for that,
Myra.
because that's what it did for all of us. It gave us more power. Hi, Sty.
Hey, Di.
Hey,
Hey,
Sty.
everybody.
That's good,
All
Christine.
you wonderful folks.
Nice beard, man.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
likewise.
Yes, Di has a beautiful beard.
If I can say real quick, all the rest of the mods out there, fill in for me.
That's good.
It's hard for me to keep up with the chat and be on a panel. I'm old and slow.
You're fine, sweet man.
I hear you there, man.
But I still be watching. Behave yourselves out there. You know, you know, I have to say, with all these bullies and all of these trolls, it's like you're trying to deal with an uncontrolled crowd of bratty kids.
I'd rather deal with a
It's
kid.
exactly what it always feels like to me. It's like I got a bunch of undisciplined, bratty little kids to deal
Yep.
with.
Yep, they can't get their own way.
You bet. It's time for people like that to just grow up. I mean, wait until they're my age and they're looking back and
My,
they're thinking about the times that they may have, maybe intentionally or unintentionally, hurt somebody.
Yep.
And at this age, that's when you start to realize it's too late to go back and try to fix that. So, all of this hate that they're putting out towards folks that just want to enjoy themselves and life and their friends, all that hate they're putting out towards folks like us, the day will come when they got to sit and they got to live with it. They got to live with their own hate because it's going to come back and haunt them someday. And I've seen people on their deathbeds in full regret of the way they lived their lives
karma.
because they made the choice to be a bully. And
Yes.
yeah, see, I'm the kind of person, I like peacefulness. I want people to smile. I want things peaceful. I love excitement as long as it's happy and excitement.
Right.
And these bullies, they find out in a hurry this is not the fella you want to try to bully around. or bully somebody in my presence, because it ain't gonna fly.
And
Thank
Ain't
you.
gonna fly. Ain't gonna happen. I'll give you a grown-up spanking.
you
Hey,
see any
girl.
tears in my eyes, blogger? No. I'm mad as hell. So take your crybaby stuff somewhere else.
Yeah. See, and that's the thing is, I have learned just not
Hi, Tim.
not that many years ago that I don't. It doesn't make me angry anymore. It gives me a heavy heart, and I'm fully
Can
disappointed.
someone take care of
Fully
Falagar?
disappointed in those
Please.
individuals because I know the life they're wasting by being that way. And all I would be
Good,
doing by
JC.
allowing myself to actually get angry at them is take away from my happy time.
Exactly.
Well, the heck with that. I'm not going to give up my happy time to be angry at a bunch of morons. You know, it's
Well, Sty, I don't feel good today, and I have to be honest. The anger that's coming out in me right now is feeling kind of good.
Yep.
well, and that's true. It's not as if I don't get angry. If I get angry, I get out of the house, get in the truck, I drive out in the middle of the woods and beat the hell out of a bush.
You know, the thing of it is, I'm like you, Sty. What are they going to do to me? Come on here and call me a fat old man with an ugly beard or whatever? I don't care. But
Yeah.
then they go after the people that I care about because they know they can upset them, and that's so it's childish. I don't care how old you are.
Exactly, and that's the way it is for me. Beat up on me all you want. This old man could care less. Go ahead, try to beat up on me. I could care less. You start going after my friends, all my acquaintances, all these lovely people I've met in this community. You start going after them. Now you're pissing off the wrong old man because I'm not going to put up with it. It's in my channel, and Joran, he promotes it too. He knows. In my channel, there's one rule, just one rule, and that's respect. And bullying is disrespectful in any form. All you have to do is show respect in my channel,
It's
because the
my
second you don't, boom, you're out. I
Well,
don't
that's
tolerate
one.
disrespect.
My family don't accept me either, Angie. I don't have much family left. It's their loss, sweetie.
Laura,
That
I am so glad you didn't shut down your channel. And Angie, if your family doesn't accept you, what does that make you? It still makes you you.
That's right.
Because I'll tell you what, I've got family members, they got nothing good to say about old Sty. No way. Nothing good. But
me,
for each one of them, I've got 10 beautiful, wonderful friends in the world to replace each one of those family members that think less of me. So you have to learn to love yourself, girl.
Yep.
Love yourself. And then watch for those that love you too.
Right. Well
Yep.
said, Sty. Very well said.
very well said.
and
I've told people it may sound selfish, but I love myself.
That's not selfish. We're
You know,
supposed to love ourselves.
right. I I'm my own best friend. I know all my secrets, and I can go talk to myself and argue with myself. So I am my own best friend. So
Yep.
all the
Exactly.
other friends I get are all frosting on the cake, you know?
It's like I told somebody one time, Sty, other
Yeah.
than God,
Yeah,
I'm
Laura.
the only one that's going to be with me from the cradle to the grave.
Exactly. Exactly. And we share all of our hardships and things in life with each other, with like-minded, like-hearted people.
Yep.
But still, there's all those deep, buried pains and sufferings we've gone through that we never share with anyone but ourselves. We share it with just ourselves. We
Yep.
just don't let that out because for many of us, and I listened to Terry's stories of what she's been through. I mean, my gosh, girl, nobody out here, you hear those terrible situations. Nobody out here, don't for a second think you know what she went through. Don't, don't even try to imagine what she went through because you, that's one of those, that's the old saying, you had to be there. For her to share that is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Thank you, Mr.
Too many people don't share out those tragedies of life.
Yep.
Angie,
And
you hang in there, Angie. You'll get the support you need here.
Angie,
That's
we're here
right.
for you. I don't know
You
you,
have us.
I love you.
You have the family.
You do make
YouTube
a
family.
difference. You make a difference.
We back you up, Angie, no matter what. Sty, we
exactly,
back you up.
Angie, I've gotten to know you
Grandpa,
just
back you
well
up.
enough
Terry,
that
back you up. Dreamweaver, back you up. Everybody backs you up.
yeah,
Every one of your friends, Angie.
Yep.
yeah,
Like,
Angie, I don't think there's a thing in the world that you could say or do right now that you'd lose me as a friend. I mean, I I just I I'm just that way. If I'm your friend, I've got friends that hate me. I ran into one just about a month ago, neighboring town. I walked in the store and there's this person I was friends with for 25 years. He won't have a thing to do with me. He won't have a thing to do with me. And it was all due to rumors that
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
other friends of his that weren't friends of mine convinced him I was this terrible person. And I walked up to him and I patted him on the shoulder and I said, "Mike, I heard that your health hasn't been so good." And he looked at me and he goes, "Well, what business is it of yours?" I said, "Well, if you don't want to share it, that's all right. I'll hear it from somebody else." And he goes, "Why do you care?" And I said, "Well, you're still my friend." He says, "We're not friends." I said, "You're right. We are not friends, but I am your friend, whether you frickin' like it or not. You don't get to choose my friends. I choose my friends. So I've got friends that can't stand me. I mean, because I'll be their friend till I go to my grave.
Yep.
Because their lack of reciprocal friendship is due to their own choices. It wasn't my choice to discontinue the friendship. So I'm going to keep my side of it. And oh boy, that shocks the hell out of them. I told my ex-wife that too. I told her, I said, I am so glad the divorce is over and you can go your way and I can go my way. And I said, but I said, I still love you. Just can't live with you. I said, you
yeah,
know, and she goes, you can't love me. I said, that isn't your choice.
more than one.
That's my choice. Don't tell me who I can and can't love, you know. And that's the thing. That's why I said in my comment, we're not born to hate. We learn that. We learn to
Exactly.
hate from someplace. Somebody has taught us to hate. But when we grow up, then we get to make the choice. Do I want to hate for the rest of my life or do I want to love for the rest of my life? And love's the easy choice because there's no work involved in just loving somebody.
Right.
You know, I should shut up. You all know I can't shut up.
Thank you for sharing that, though, Sty.
So shy.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Sty.
And just to let that last nasty comment person go, and I'm not going to stop watching Terry, Dream, Joanne, Sty,
Mm-mm.
Amy, or
Nope.
anybody. You ain't going to
Anybody that
control
I
my
want to
life.
watch, I'll watch. Yep.
As I
What are
said,
you gonna do to this old man? You won't come to the door and confront me to my face because I'll put my size 13 right up your ass.
thank
Hi,
you,
Andy
media.
K.
I appreciate that.
Thank you, Nella and David. This wasn't supposed to go like this.
And
Well, that
remember, folks,
You know, when you want to do something
Put this
positive, that's what you're
stream
going to
on
get.
your
You know,
playlist, on your channels.
because you do something like this and build people up. It takes the control away from the people that want to be nasty, and they like the control.
Oh, yes.
That's what it is. It's weak people that have found a way to be controlling. Because bullies are nothing but weak people. They're weak spirited, they've got weak souls, and they've got weak personalities. And there's physical muscle, and then there's the muscle of the keyboard. And any form of bully, get them in a corner once, see how brave they are. They're cowards, every one of them.
There you
And 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 they know they know they are,
go. Hi,
but they
Coach. Sir.
this platform they can remain so well hidden.
Oh,
You know,
you think so? I'm retired. What are you going to do?
yeah, that's what I love too.
Oh,
Stream
my
Oh my God!
goodness. This is
What-
ridiculous.
Welcome, buddy. Good to see
And
Right.
you.
you're proud of that fact?
Of course, I'm
Bragging
streamers.
about getting somebody
Welcome, buddy.
almost
It's
getting
good
somebody
to see you.
fired. Talk about somebody needing to. I'm done. Satan, I rebuke you. In the name of Jesus, I rebuke you.
Oh my gosh!
I got loads of keyboard money. Woohoo, Grim. I used to like that show, Grim.
Oh yeah, the series.
Yeah, I used to love that show, Grim.
Yeah,
But that's not who that is. And as far as that, James, as if Cherry researchers, I have nothing to do with Joy. Okay. I'm sick of hearing about it. And you know what? My next video will be Troll Patrol. Nobody tells me what to do in my life or my channel. Nobody.
You decide what
exactly.
you want to do with your life, and you're on your channel.
Grim.
That
Yeah,
goes right to what
show.
your
It really was.
intentions of this is that all of us need to stand up. All
Exactly.
all of us need to treat bullies and trolls the same way. Zero tolerance. We got no time.
Zero tolerance.
It's
Yes.
supposed to be against bullying, but
Stay united under the one and the same banner.
Yep.
But it's just crazy. I was hoping, people would come in here, some have shared their stories, and thank you for that. Mr. Stein, and it's amazing.
Guy, let's do a dance.
Well, yeah, do the dance. Yeah. I'm too
You know,
lazy today.
Do the happy crab.
Last week it was loving, and we had support,
Hey, that's
and
not-
we had community, and we had sharing of stories and sharing of how we stood up to them and how we handled them, and today they all show up.
well, it's not all of them. It's just a tad of them. That's what.
A tad of them, but
They're
it's we have a bluebird on our bird bath. How sweet!
fine. I just don't understand people. That,
Bluebird of happiness has come to visit me today.
there you go.
So the trolls can't do squat. But
It's against.
you're
bullying.
right, Angie. You show your face. Where are the faces on the bullies?
We're getting bullied because we're trying to go against the bullies.
Right.
Alone, we can't do anything.
That's right.
But together, and if we join, we can do marvelous things.
That's right, Susan. That's right.
And we're going to stand united against them.
I'm going to move far out in the country, off the grid,
And
raise my cows or horses or whatever.
and
Oh,
just
I
to let
love my 4 years of it. But
And
I
for
still had issues even when I was remote because the few people I did deal with, a couple of them turned out to be the bad sorts. And
you mean even off grid they have bad sorts?
oh yes,
Oh,
geez.
you broke
Oh, yes.
I
And,
was hoping if I got far enough out, I wouldn't have to deal with any.
you know, the thing is unless you become a hermit, you will have human contact. And I always tell everybody, if you want to be disappointed, count on a person,
That's true.
because
That's true.
people are the only thing that lets people down.
Yep.
I
My
mean,
fur babies never have.
no,
That's right
no,
here.
unconditional. That's purely unconditional. That love from a pet.
I don't know where they went.
Yeah, I just don't see
Okay.
that we'll ever totally get rid of them. And that's why I like what Yoren's saying is if everybody unites, same state of mind. We all deal with them the same way. Don't tolerate it. Get rid of it. Then basically what it is, it's like weeding your garden. The weeds will pop up. Just get out there and pull them right away. Don't let them get out of control. Just go out there and pull them all right away.
Bradley.
Do that with bullies too. Just get them out of the way.
They made
Hey,
me
what's
mess
Green
up my
Cauldron?
war paint.
Good to see you.
Hey,
Welcome to the stream.
Sty. Hate
Yes,
to
sir.
say this, but I'd rather them show up at my door and put my foot in their ass.
Well, that's the thing is I've invited
Hello,
a couple.
whispering
Come on, Marty.
cauldron.
Come on, Marty.
I've invited a couple, but it's like
Whispering
Andy was saying, we show our faces. I never see a bully show their face. Their icons
Exactly.
90% of the time aren't even there. They don't even have a channel logo or a face or anything.
Exactly.
The
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Was that Corsair trainers?
Corsair trainers,
Yeah,
Steve.
I've been thinking about that.
Yeah, see, and that's it is the trolls love streams because we want an open running chat. And you'd have to have 30 moderators
Raining Vanessa.
approving comments, and you could never keep up with it. But on your video side, it's not a bad idea to say I have to approve the comments before they go up.
Yes, sir. Yes. Off grid, off the land, hard life, but good. We're going back. Wow. There you go, Christine.
Good deal.
Let's go.
Yeah, I've had a total of about 7 years off grid. The last bout was 4 years in a row.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Wow.
I wish I was still there. And it wasn't 100% off grid those 4 years because I did have a generator, and that's when I started my YouTube channel. Was when I was off grid.
Wow.
I'm trying to put
Okay,
a
Marty.
montage video together of my original sty shack, what it was like when I moved into it, right up till it was when I left the camp. People will look and they'll go, "Oh, that crazy old man." Okay. Yeah, but I loved every moment of it. Yeah.
Wow.
But you know, Sty, it's okay to get angry as long as you don't have hate in your heart.
Right.
Yes, there's a big difference, isn't there?
Yes,
There is.
different.
But I don't
Very
I don't
big
have
difference.
to I don't have to hate you to put my foot in your ass.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I tell you what. I think 90%, about 90% of my lifetime anger was raising 4 kids.
Yeah, I hear you. I did.
Yeah,
my
but it was,
my,
Excuse me. Whew.
you
my
know,
two
but
youngest
how did you
children.
deal with the anger? With firm love, you know. That's what you did.
My
You just
two
used
youngest
firm love to
children.
deal with that anger.
Go ahead, Grandpa.
My two youngest children I raised by myself since they were 5 and 7 years old.
God bless
Good
you.
for you.
I agree.
So it was a
Cauldron.
challenge, but it was one of the best times in my life.
Yep. Yep.
I am
That's-
so YouTube's supposed to be cracking down on a lot of these fake channels, and they said it should cut back on the trolls a lot. So that's what I'm praying for.
It would be nice if they really would do it, though. I mean, they've said a lot of things that they were going to do, and they've got a lot of rules and things out there, but they don't. I mean, how many are they actually?
Get it
How
right.
many are they actually
Yeah.
doing?
See,
They don't even
I-
have their info right. That just
no.
watch more
Right.
videos because I get views.
Right.
See, that's it.
You're right, Andy.
I go to these YouTube sponsored sites that update you everything that YouTube's doing.
Oh,
And I'm always leaving comments. One place they could start with is if a new channel is made that and I know for some people they would say, well, I don't want to make content, but that's the purpose of YouTubing is that you have a channel. So if you have a channel has zero content, you don't show an icon, so we can't even tell who you are at all. There's nothing in your about page. I think they should mandate that you have, even if your only content is to do a 1 minute video saying, I don't do content, I'm a supporter. To explain what your channel is. And then over in the about page, you should have to put in what you're about and basically who you are. Not your address or any crap like that. But
Right.
Right.
if the chat and give them a real short time limit to get those things done. Otherwise, your channel's pulled.
Yeah.
Because that's what these trolls do is they create a channel and that channel will last for sometimes up to a week because they do all that trolling with it until they get blocked enough. YouTube finally pulls them.
Mhm.
Well, they could be pulling a lot of them before they even cause any trouble. And I don't know why YouTube tolerates them to start with. I had in one of my streams last week, I had a person's YouTube name was the most disgusting, filthy thing you ever saw.
Oh my.
And if you had typed that in the comments, YouTube would have blocked it. But that was the channel's name. Now, how in the world did YouTube ever allow them to have a name like that as a channel name? That's what throws me. You could name your channel the most nasty, disgusting thing, and YouTube will accept it. But you can't type it in a comment. But you can name your channel that.
Right. It just don't make sense. I mean, this stream is about encouraging people to keep the faith that they are loved. That
and
this,
build up their strength.
yes, and
Yep.
to have courage to stand up to that bully. Not to give up. And everything kind of got sidetracked. But it's okay because it proved our point. It proved our point. What we're talking about.
Right. Yeah, Grim. Grim saying that can't happen. Style content creators are great, but consumers are the point. Well, there'd be no consumers without content creators, first of all. Second of all I'm saying is if you're going to have a channel, you have to explain what you are. Are you a consumer? Is that all you are? Is a viewer, a consumer? All I'm saying is you got to qualify your channel as you're a legitimate customer to YouTube. You're not a troll.
Right.
Then just say you're a legitimate consumer.
Right.
Yeah.
Say all I do is support.
Right. And I know a few channels like that they support me. And you go to their channel, there's no content. They don't have videos, but their about page, it's got a huge paragraph explaining how they go to other channels to support people. So you know what they're doing. Yeah.
You nailed it, survival prepping. You nailed that one, definitely. That was a bullseye.
Yeah.
And that's what this is all about.
Yeah. Exactly. That is why I started this thing. I wouldn't start this if I didn't had that goal. So the question is, how many channels has the courage to stand up
That's right.
and do the same thing I do?
Yep.
I just got a sorry, Duran, go ahead.
I want to know how many in the stream or in the chat who has the courage to do what I do here. I want to know.
Yep. Hi, Claudia. Hey, sweet lady.
There's been a lot of streams that I follow. Whoa, Grandpa, you firing up the Harley?
No, no, that's a neighbor's car. He came to feed his dog and he left again.
Yeah.
I guess that's what he did.
Yeah, I was just gonna say there's a few streams that I follow where I'll watch people let a
Can
troll
someone
just
take
go on
care
and
of
on,
that? My
and they keep
hubby?
saying ignore them, ignore them, ignore them. Well, every time you say ignore them, you just recognized them.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Block them, get them out of there. And I'm one where if I see a comment that, I
Can
don't like
someone
that.
block this dude?
He can't even
I
spell
want.
his name right.
Yeah, I like to throw those people out because I don't want my audience to have to read that stuff either.
Yep. Yep.
And tolerance, there's no room for tolerance with that bullying.
I just had a 10-year-old. Just now I got a notification. Around a 10-year-old leave me a comment on the bullying thing on my page just now. Okay, saying that she's been bullied at school and stuff like that. I'm hoping she's not in here right now and she witnessed all this.
Yeah, to see that.
I got a lot of children that come to my page.
Right. And that's a real sad thing, Terry, because if you have a child that's dealing with bullying and they're trying to find answers and they go to an adult for answers, and then if they see this, a group of adults being bullied by a group of adults, now what does that kid think?
What hope does it
So
give
that's
them?
what I got to look forward to.
Right.
It will never go away.
But it will. You got
I
to.
won't have a safe place because that'll never go away. Look at that. All those older people are all bullying each other. And that's it. That's why what Joran's trying to do is awesome. Get rid of the bullies, throw them out. Anybody then, you have a young person come to your channel and they can see we don't tolerate bullies.
I mean, exactly, Mr. Stein. I mean, my channel is family. It's all it is. Silly Terry little videos, her pumpkin spice, her
pumpkin spice.
Spice and everything nice. And eliminated marshmallow, my cats. Y'all have to excuse me, the air show is going on. So if y'all hear jets, that's what's going on right now. But I'm a Christian. Okay. I'm proud of my faith. I try to be nice to everybody. Everybody.
Thanks, Bradley.
And I just don't get it, except the devil. That is the only thing that comes to my mind is evil. But I'm just sick of it. And I didn't mean to cry because I'm trying to toughen up, Grandpa. I think I have. Somebody's telling me tougher skin.
Can you all still see me?
Yes, but oh God, you're frozen.
You're frozen.
You're frozen.
Thanks, Bradley.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
Everybody freeze, so Grandpa.
I'm having trouble on my end.
Yeah, we can hear you, but you're frozen.
You're on the radio, Grandpa.
And yeah, we hide trolls really quickly on Ridge's streams. I have a tendency, I'm sitting next to him in his picture. He's my hubby. And so I'm sitting next to him in his picture, but I've got my laptop going next to him with my finger on the button as a mod.
Right.
Watching his stream along with a couple other mods ready to take anybody out if need be. So we try to squash them as quickly as we can.
Yep. And I saw in an earlier comment that, to set that example, for the new generations.
Angie,
And
I'm sorry.
that is part of our responsibility, is to
Block
set
that
the
dude
example.
too.
Yep. I am so sorry, Angie.
My heart goes out to you, girl. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm so sorry.
It's sad.
Oh yeah. I've had to deal in my life with being the first discoverer on 5 suicides, and
Oh wow, Mr. Stein, I'm sorry.
I know somebody got that thrashed fingers, right? I
Yeah,
know they did.
Ridge took
Yep.
care of it.
Okay.
Cadillacs now.
yeah. The
Oh wow.
Unreal, people. Unreal.
people just do not realize the injuries others have gone through, and then they ask these odd personalized questions, and they don't I hope they don't know the pain they're dredging up.
I don't think they care.
I don't think
No,
so.
no,
They're
no.
miserable within oneself. They probably have been beat as a child or raped and
Yeah,
I could have turned out to be a bad person, but I had a granny who at a very young age introduced me to Jesus Christ. Okay, and He's my Lord and Savior. And I chose to go towards the light than go towards the darkness. Okay,
Right.
we
right.
all have that choice.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
and my real father was extremely, extremely abusive to me. As a very young child, 2, 3, I guess I was 3. He sat me down in the middle of a pig pen, and a huge boar came after me. And he laughed. He thought it was hilarious. And the farmer grabbed me out of the pig pen and lifted me out and just started cursing at him. What are you doing? Why did you do that? And he thought that was hilarious. And he said, well, it'll be all right. If he hurts her, it'll be all right. It won't matter.
That's sad. Oh my.
And I
You
told
know,
you last
man.
week how he tried to drop me out of the window when I was 3 days
Welcome.
old, and my mom caught me just as he let me go.
Yes, ma'am.
And he set the house on fire with me in it when I was 4.5.
Oh my, bless your heart.
And my mom came home to the house being on fire. And my grandmother, my mom, they both brought me up with the knowledge of Jesus Christ and introduced me to Jesus. My father's mother was a hateful, evil woman as well. And so I don't know what was in their family that made them evil people, but he was a liar. He would hold guns to my head. He would hold guns to my mother's head.
Terrible. I agree, Myra.
And so I could have gone down the road of darkness and evil. But my mom and my Nana brought me up to know the light and love of Jesus Christ. And I am so thankful for
I
that,
agree.
because they
Thank you, Mountain Man.
taught me that that is what is important, that family is important. Standing together with family and friends and love and loyalty is important. And counting on God to always pull you through no matter what. And that when you slam your chin on the ground, he's going to give you the strength to stand back up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Amen.
Hey, amen. Yeah.
And
I,
when
Hey, I
you
want
get
to
through
thank all.
that rough time, he will get you through.
Absolutely.
man.
I want to thank all the mods out there. They're doing a great job, by the way.
Yeah, they do.
Thank you, Mountain Man. This is just, I mean, what's your thoughts, Duran?
1:45, 28 minutes. But we keep going.
Have we accomplished trying to help people? I think we have. Um,
I think you have. I think what you did today so far is you've taken a lot of people and you opened them up to the subject where they were quiet before. They're not quiet anymore.
You're right.
That means it's touching them. It's touching their heart, and they know it's an issue and it has to be dealt with. And now they're realizing, oh boy, there's people that'll stand up for it, and I'm going to jump on the bandwagon and stand up for it too. So I think you've accomplished. You are accomplishing your goal.
if we helped one person today, just one,
100% success then.
yes, sir.
If we
Yeah.
can help one,
Grandpa,
the battle is won.
Grandpa's still froze, I tell you. He should be a.
Can you still hear me?
yes,
Oh yeah,
Yes,
we
we
hear
can
you.
hear you.
You should be an art subject in an art class. You can sit.
thank you, Susan. Wow, this is the most I've ever been attacked. This is worse than the other day, and that's telling me that God has big plans for me because Satan is threatened. So God's in control. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yes,
You know,
you are.
and that's the thing. Anytime you speak up about faith, you're gonna get attackers.
And I'll scream Jesus from the rooftop. But I have
And
people that are
and
Muslim and gay and all kinds
Right.
of people on my channel. I love them all.
that's it. And that's my channel. Everybody's welcome as long as they're respectful people. I don't care
And
who they are. I really don't care who they are, as
right.
long as they're respectful people. And
Thank you, Susan.
and I'm one. I've got my faith, and I just folks that have hard times in life, I just pray that they get through them and that they find their own way, and
Grandpa.
and
Exactly.
I just don't
I agree with you,
understand
Survivor
why
Cooking.
people have to attack people that are happy where they are in their lives. If you're
Yep.
happy in your life, why does somebody have to try to ruin that for you?
Yep.
I mean, and so somebody shouts from the rooftops they're a Christian and they get attacked. Let him yell. He's not bothering you. you know, look at him. He's happy as a lark. Leave him alone. You know.
And there are good people out there that are not Christian.
Yes, yes.
Right.
I have.
Oh,
Yes,
I know
absolutely.
a lot of them, and I love them dearly.
I do too.
Absolutely. Yes.
You
Yeah.
know, but my faith happens to be Christian.
Right.
You know, and they love me. I mean, we
Right.
get along great. We have a mutual respect
You,
of
Marty.
the inner who we are, our inner being.
Right. Right.
And it's the mutual respect is what counts. Regardless of the faith that we are, it's the mutual respect
It's
that
okay.
Exactly.
counts.
Exactly. I worked for 4 years as a teenager for an Orthodox Jewish family. Now, Orthodox Jews, I was Goyim. Goyim in the Hebrew faith is a two-legged, soulless animal.
Uh-huh.
And I was Goyim. I was not Orthodox Jewish. There's no way I could be.
Right.
And we loved each other to death, me and
Right.
that family. We do anything for each other. But you know what I came to the conclusion of? They loved me the way I love
Yeah,
my fur
Bradley.
babies.
Oh
Yes,
no!
you are.
Bye. Oh, Brad.
They treated me like that unconditional pet that'll love you no matter what.
Right.
And finding that equal ground made that relationship successful, even though I couldn't give in to their beliefs. I sure could give in to them being awesome, sweet people.
Right.
That's the thing I look at first is the person. Then I'll find
Hmm.
out about them later. But I look for their personality and where's their soul at? Are they at
Right.
peace with themselves? Because if they are, they'll be at peace with me too.
Exactly.
Thank you, Mountain Man.
Thank you, Mountain Man.
I look for their heart. Thank you, Mountain Man.
We know, my
That's
friend.
great.
That means a lot.
Yeah, that means a lot.
Love you too.
Yes, Angie, you're absolutely right. See, that's where I don't consider myself religious. I
I'm not
consider myself
religious.
spiritual.
I agree, Angie.
Right. Right.
I'm not religious.
Yep. Yep.
I don't consider myself being religious. I consider myself having a relationship with my creator.
I'm a Christian.
True.
Right.
Yeah, a Christian.
Right.
The Christian faith. People don't realize how big of a blanket that is. How big of a blanket that is. You can go to all these different denominations of churches, and you can find all these people with the same. They're all on the same plane when it comes to their belief and faith.
Yes, sir.
They just practice different doctrine. And as long as their doctrine is biblically based, I got no problem with it. You can belong to whatever church you want.
Exactly.
If you declare yourself as a Christian, I take your word for it.
There you go.
Because that's only you can say you are. I learned that a long time ago. I never say, "Oh, well, that's a Christian." Oh, how the heck do I know? I don't know their personal relationship with their creator.
Thank you for
Exactly.
God bless you, Bradley. Thank you for being here for us.
Thank you, Bradley.
Hey, Bradley.
Appreciate it.
Later.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Bradley, old dependable.
And appreciate you helping out with holding down the trolls.
Yeah.
We
Thank
got
you
He's
so
a troll
much.
stomper. He's a troll stomper.
troll, but troll. We
Yeah.
got to be making a difference, or we wouldn't have got hit so hard.
But yet
Hey, well,
again,
that's true.
put this stream on your playlists.
I will.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Everyone
Can
who
see.
had something good in their hearts and under compassion, empathy with us,
Bye,
Yeah.
Mountain Man.
put that on their playlists, on your channels.
Bye, Mountain Man. Love you, brother.
That is so important
Thank you.
That is.
because that makes our cause much stronger
Yep.
and it will help us a lot.
See,
So, all I can say is strength and honor.
Amen.
absolutely.
And are we planning another one or not?
Oh, yes, we do.
Oh, yes, we do. Okay. Well, then we'll see you next week.
I told y'all you're going to have to keep pushing me.
We have to keep pushing. We have to.
Yes, Kathy.
You're right, Kathy. People do need to start living by the golden rule again.
Yeah.
Yes. It's
Oh,
too few
people
who
don't
do.
even know what the golden rule is anymore. And we have to
Bradley,
continuously
next
educate.
stream will be at Wednesday next week.
Okay, Graham. What?
Wednesday?
Wednesday.
But
Bradley wondered when I should have the next stream. So that will be Wednesday.
But that's your regular stream, right?
Yeah,
Not
that's my regular.
okay.
See, now I was okay. I think most of you are aware. Christmas Day, I'm doing an all-day stream while starting at about noon Central Time, and it's going to just
Thank you,
go until
Bradley.
there's nobody in the
I will
house.
see you next week too, buddy.
Okay.
And
Awesome.
and I'm doing that for folks that have nobody or nowhere to be on Christmas, and anybody else that won't stop.
Exactly.
You're an
Yeah.
Awesome, Sty.
But this stream caught my interest right. The first one had my interest. I had to go back and watch it. And then this one, I was determined to be here because for Christmas Day, I am just praying that I don't have trolls and bullies to deal with on Christmas Day.
Right.
they'll be
Because it's going to be a family-based stream the whole day. It's going to be, it's pure PG. It's going to be Christmas Day.
Exactly. Okay.
And so I'm kind of filtering through for mods that may be available for a little portion. And so I'm trying to build a good mod army for that day.
God bless
And I
you.
think and because of the troll and bully issue, and I think we all need to do that is wisely select mods that
Yes,
sit in that chat and just defend your stream. Just be there as defenders, like you're saying. Take up the sword and
Yep.
chop down them trolls.
Grab your
as they come
sword.
in.
Put your armor on.
Put your armor on.
Pick your shield and spears.
You know, all you trolls, I don't know where that name originally came from, bullies, you know, if y'all do all this to me, do me a favor, please. If you're going to do, please sub to me. I need the subs, please.
Yeah. And thank you for the view and a little bit of watch time you got in before we block you.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's what I always say. There's got to be a little bit of a silver lining to the troll.
Yep.
So at least you got the view and you got a little bit of watch time, and then you got rid of them.
You know, I've had a couple trolls, seriously, since I've started, and I'm new at this. I haven't been doing this for maybe 3 months. I've had a couple of trolls that were really mean to me. And once they got to know me, they actually liked me. You know, they actually liked me.
Right. And I've seen that happen in real life, Terry, where we've had people, where I've seen people, I've had people, you know, that were
Thank you, Angie.
bullies or mean or whatever. They actually took time to get to know people.
You're welcome, Angie.
And they decided, hey, that's pretty cool. And they liked them.
That's it. They kind of
You
turn
know,
their lives around because of
exactly. You know, survival prepping, maybe we can work on that next week.
Yeah, that is a really great idea. We need to work on that.
Maybe we can work on that
Yeah.
next week. Make that part of our bullying stream next week.
We could do that.
Could we make that our topic?
Yeah, we could.
Get your
How to be a
Absolutely.
bully guideline?
I think
Yeah.
you're wise to do that, Joran. Yeah.
God, they don't even have their facts straight. They're stupid bullies, which is even worse.
Well,
That's it.
don't give them time of day, Terry. That only feeds into them.
Thank
So
you.
it's okay. We're gonna beat this thing. Don't worry about it. They, you know, they'll.
It's just, I know that
Whoever that person is, they don't know us. I don't even know who they're talking about. You know,
there's so much going on in my real life. I
honey,
get on.
little sis, will you listen to me? Have I ever led you wrong?
Oh, you're talking to me, Miss Dream?
Yeah. Who else is my little sis in this room?
Well, I can't tell. I'm half blind, and I got.
Do they look like my little sis?
They made me cry, and I got dollar store mascara in my eyeball.
Thank you, Betsy, for hiding that. Angie, Angie, all my love and prayers to you, sweetheart. That message was absolutely ridiculous.
You
And
know,
that person needs more prayers than people I know. I mean, because anybody wants to go there, tell somebody that they should end it.
That's
Don't
what
get within eyesight of me.
you know, that's what they did to my son. And one of my videos was talking about that, and Duran's seen it, and that's what started this whole thing.
right.
I mean, look at the statistics of people that kill themselves
But
because
due to encouragement. Due to encouragement.
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
I'll share with you real quick if you'll let me.
Okay.
If you want me to.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
why
Go
I take
ahead.
such a strong stance on suicide. If you folks will ever see somebody brings up suicide in the chat, it better be a question for help.
Thank you, Grandma.
Because if it's not, it's blocked. They're not just hidden, they're blocked. I block them. When I was 12 years old, in fact, our family, we just got home from church. And I was the first one ran in the house and found my father had shot himself in the heart.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Sty.
I'm so sorry, my friend.
Oh, Sty. Somebody take care of Penn Flanders. I'm sure you already have. But
yeah, they got him. But the thing is
I'm so sorry.
His suicide, that hurt enough because my father and I were just tight. He was the chief of police of our community.
Oh my.
Oh wow.
Oh dear.
And it was all of the external stresses with the job. He was chief of police. Well, he was in law enforcement for 26 years. The thing is the night before, he had me go out to his squad car and bring his service revolver in the house so that he could clean it Sunday.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, Sty.
That's obviously a life-changing event.
Yes.
But it wasn't that hurt the most. It was my mother and my siblings blamed me.
Fault. Oh, bless your heart. It wasn't your fault.
Oh, Sty.
Hey, Jeff.
Because I put the
Hey,
gun
Jeff.
in his hands.
They didn't. They were talking.
But you didn't.
The thing is technically, yes, I handed him the gun the night before. It wouldn't have been in the house if I hadn't gone out and gotten it. But I didn't put it to his chest. He did.
You had nothing to do with you.
And for almost 20 years, I was in my mid-30s when I asked
Grandpa.
my mother, I said, can you do one of two things? I said, can you either admit that it wasn't my hand that took him, or just forgive me?
Had nothing to do with you.
And she told me that she realized it wasn't my fault within about a year and a half after the incident. But she let me go for almost 20 years without ever telling me that. So I spent 20 years carrying the blame. And
Wow.
and that's where bullies don't want to mess with me. Because I went right back to school.
Hey, Ange.
It happened 9 days before my birthday. And they all told me, you can take as much time off school as you want. I went back to school the week before his funeral. I said, no, I'm going back to school. The kids in the school were the meanest little monsters you ever met.
Jag vet.
And nasty. Mean
Ja,
and
kolla.
nasty. Telling me, oh, now you're not the chief of police's son anymore. And they beat the hell out of me. And
Vad är det då?
yeah, so when it comes to bullies, I ain't got no tolerance. None. That's
So sorry, my
but the thing is, and it's a terrible incident. I hate telling that story to folks because it brings people down. But let it kind of bring you up too. You wouldn't have me as me today if that hadn't happened.
Right.
I would have
Right.
been a totally different person today. And I don't know what that person would have been.
right.
So there's always a silver lining in every cloud, you know. So
Yes, I really believe that.
it's trying to find that silver lining in your life in those hard times. What did you learn from it? How did it change you? Did it make you a better person or did
Yeah.
it make you a worse person?
Yeah.
So yeah. Um,
So sorry.
yeah. And I've had incidents like I said, he was the first and I had 4 others I found
Thank you, Ann.
in the years after that, and it never got easier. But yeah, my whole life, you know, and I've had shrinks and psychologists tell me you should be suffering from PSTD with all the garbage you've been through. And I told them, I said, someone's looking over me. What can I say?
You have angels on your shoulder.
Yep.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I got someone looking after me because, yeah, I shouldn't have been able to get through that crap. So, and that's why I say, like Terry and Dreamweaver's stories, don't anybody think you know how they felt and what they went through. They shared the story with us, but we can't. We can never know. You had to be there. You had to be there.
Mm.
It's terrible things we have to go through in life. So why do we tolerate these terrible people? You know, yeah, let's not, folks.
Well, thank you, Stein.
Thank you, Stein.
Oh, you're more than welcome. Yeah.
Thank you, Marty.
You know, I had a boss one time. He was letting me go, not because of something I had done, but because the company was downsizing. And he told me,
Okay, Grandpa.
he said, you know, what defines a person is not what happens to that person, but how they react to what happens to them and what
Okay, Grandpa, you
they
can come back.
turn into as what they turn it into.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
In other words, do they turn it into good or do they turn it into evil? Do you let this bring you down
Exactly.
because you're being let go from a job you love? It's not your fault, but you're being let go from a job you love. Or do you look at it as a chance to go with something wonderful, you know, and look at it as a new opportunity? Well, I
Right.
chose to look at it as a new opportunity. But
Exactly.
that was a very, very good lesson.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to the
That
bathroom.
he
for a
taught me.
Okay, Yora. We'll keep an eye on things.
Grandpa, get up to him. He's going to the restroom.
You know, Dreamweaver, that is so
Joanne, you going to the restroom?
but that's so true that every situation, and a lot of times they're bad situations, are just new open doors. I mean,
Exactly.
yeah,
Yes.
it's a new open door. You just got to be willing to step through that door and close the door behind you if it's a bad thing. Doesn't mean you're going to forget it, but
Do this.
you create that buffer. Close the door so that you don't have to. Don't leave that door wide open because then you're living with it every second.
Yep.
Just close the door. You
Yep.
can still hear those bad things back there, but they're not in the room with you anymore. Yeah.
Well, it's like that article that I read, that when you replay something over and over and over in your mind that's negative,
Right.
you give it more power.
Exactly.
But if you replay things over in your mind that are positive, you replay the positive things in your life,
God
or
bless you.
in your mind, that you replay, good proverbs or good sayings or inspirational whatever, or good thoughts or compliments. You replay those things over and over and over in your mind.
Yes, ma'am.
It gives those more power as well. And I would much rather focus on the good things. The more
Exactly.
power that I release into the universe, the energy that I release into the universe, I want it to be positive power.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And love and generosity and kindness. And if I'm tough in something, I want it to be the Scottish warrior in me. My ancestry includes a Mohawk warrior, a Mohawk chief, and Robert the Bruce. So I come from an ancestry of warriors, true
Right.
warriors.
I
Right.
understand.
And so I hold that dear, because to me that's in my blood.
Yeah.
And
Right.
so fighting through things that are tough, I can do.
Yep.
But I want to be able to take that toughness and use it to bring through the rough times, so that I can focus on the good.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
to keep giving good into other people's lives, and to give them good things to focus on, so that when they replay something that I've said or done for them or to them, they have something to replay in their minds that's loving and
Right.
kind
Yes, ma'am.
and thoughtful.
Yeah.
And that releases that kind of good power in their life rather than negativity.
Amen. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Amen to that.
I'm asked all the time, Sty, why are you always smiling? Because I, because I'm just glad to be here. Even if it's a bad thing, I'm glad that I was able to be here
Yep.
for this event. I worked as an ambulance driver for 5 years. I was a first responder for the fire department for over 20 years. And I've had to deal with some of the worst, nastiest accidents, people that were injured severely. And I had a smile on my face through the whole thing. Didn't mean I was smiling when I got home behind closed doors. But
Understand.
around those people, I had that smile on my face. Because what picks a person up? Having someone look at them sincerely and smile. Just
Exactly.
smile
Yep.
at them. It
Yep.
goes so far. It goes so far to just a simple stinking smile is so positive to people. And for some people that are feeling really down, that might be the only smile they got in the whole day.
Yeah, you can make somebody's day just by smiling or saying
Yeah.
hello or
Yeah. Just this nice soft gesture that, you know, I can feel you. I know you're real and I know you're there. That goes a long ways for people.
there you go, Kathy. And then
Well, and if they've been in a bad accident, they're already scared and traumatized,
Yep.
and they don't know what's going on. If they're really badly hurt, they're terrified, they're in pain,
Right.
and they need that. They
Right.
need to know that there's somebody there with love in their heart and that truly does care what happens to them.
Right. And a smile says, we'll talk later.
Right.
Yes.
There's
Which
going to
gives
be
them
a
hope.
later.
It then gives them hope.
Right.
It's those people that got that scared to death look on their face and or that frown, and somebody's critically injured. Boy, I've seen people fail because of the people handling them
Right.
didn't give them any hope. Yeah, it's that simple.
Yeah. And it can make a difference in whether they stay in the world or not.
Okay.
That's it.
Talk about some of the comments over here. Thank you, Mr. Stein. Okay, I said the Angie Endeavor, which is Angie. I think the toughest hurdle is how, after bullying, whether by family members or others, how you feel about yourself your whole life. It's a tough one to change.
Yeah.
It is, because it's like having a sword with a scab over it. You know, I get that. It is. It is, because everything you go through in your life, it kind of puts you on a course. You know, but
Right.
it's to you, the kind of person you will become. And like I said, with all the bad things that happened to me, and I haven't even touched the top of the pie with y'all.
Right.
There's a
Right.
lot
Right.
more. I decided to go towards the light and not the bad, the dark.
Right.
But it's up to you. I don't talk to 95% of my family. And, they either have issues with my anxiety or they have issues. You know what? It's their loss, because I happen to think I'm a pretty awesome person.
There you go.
So do we, Terry.
Take care.
Bye,
Take care, Christine.
Christine. Thank you for coming and supporting.
It means a lot. Thank you.
Yes.
Bye, Christine.
Yes, bye, Christine.
And you make a wonderful day for yourself as well, and may you be blessed.
But Joanne, how much longer do you think we're going to be here?
Not for long.
Because I have.
Terry?
Yes, sir, Grandpa.
Yeah, I can't read the stream, but I was reading one from earlier, and I guess I have to thank you for what someone said from my my stream on Tuesday. Noticed I laughed. What I want to say to you is that, you know what, you can't control what other people are going to say.
Yes,
and
sir.
what comes from their heart,
Yes, sir.
And I don't want you to let that bother you, not one bit.
Yeah.
I know you have a good heart.
Nah, not at all.
Oh, right. We're convinced, Terry.
You didn't convince me with that, Terry.
No, it wasn't very convincing, was it?
No, not a bit. Not a bit.
Thank you, Grandpa, and Mr. Stein, Miss Dream. I lost the chat again, so if anybody says something, I can't see it. It's gone again.
My chat's gone too. But let's everybody do the happy tears dance.
Yeah.
Here he
Happy
goes
tears
with that
dance.
again. Hey,
you're sitting down,
that
you can dance like this.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Miss Luna, look at Miss Luna. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Grandpa?
Luna's like, yeah. Luna's
Luna's
maybe
saying my
slow
dad's
dance.
crazy, but that's all right.
But I want to thank everybody that did participate in this. It was emotional, but I feel we have taken some mighty big steps here and just what we set out to do. I didn't mean to cry, but that's who I am.
Hey,
It's
you
okay.
got to see man tears today, so shut up, girl.
Yes, sir. But okay, there's the comments are back again. Okay.
Angie, yeah. If you have the opportunity, girl, stop into my Christmas stream.
Thank you.
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. That's all the farther I'm going with it. It will be a fun time.
Marty, when I lost my hubby in February, some of the comments to me were so hateful. I just smiled and said, through my tears, I hope they never felt. Oh, God bless your heart, Miss Marty.
Yeah.
That's like the second or third person contacted me that has either lost a spouse or a son, and these trolls go after me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Joanne, I'm so rude.
You're right, Terry, though. I don't understand how people can do that. I did a video. It was called a message from the heart. After I had open heart surgery, I'm sitting in the backyard at my youngest son's house. I tell you what, it was a bummer just getting out to that chair. And I did a video letting people know why I hadn't been doing videos, that I had just had open heart surgery and blah, 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 had a major heart attack.
Oh,
And everybody was responding to it, and the video did really well. It did really well. But within the first 2 days, I got a thumbs down on it. And I thought, somebody wishes I hadn't made it. I actually laughed about it because I thought, how cruel is that? I didn't know if I was going to survive that. And somebody gave me a thumbs down for doing a video saying, I made it. I survived.
People can be heartless, but we thank God that you're here, Mr. Sty.
Yes.
Oh,
Amen.
I thank God that I get to hang out with all you great folks. I mean, it's wonderful. It's rounding off this old man's life. I'm in the winter of my life, so you can see the frost on the beard. but
You think?
yeah.
I got a dark spot in there. That's where the birds nest.
I'm dark under there too. Yeah.
Me too.
People are telling me that I got to make this thing white for Christmas.
There you go.
I said, how in the heck do you do that? I mean, maybe if I seen a spook or something. I don't know. How the heck could I make my beard white?
You get some of that temporary spray, not paint. I started saying spray paint. No, don't paint it.
I can't get it out.
I got some temporary
How do
dye.
you get it in there?
Yeah, that's it. I don't know. Somebody told me they said use peroxide or something to bleach it.
I know, Ange. I don't know. Be careful with bleach. That's how the back of my head looked like a Dalmatian. It messed my hair up bad. I got spots on the back. So
I told him, I said, no, I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, I don't think that would be
Yeah.
you.
You know, that reminds me of a funny story if you all want to hear.
Go ahead. Thank you,
Back
Ange.
in the late 70s when disco was in, I thought I decided I was going to go get my hair permed. And I come out of there looking like Richard Simmons.
I can't picture that, Grandpa.
You know, I had one or two choices:
Amelia.
get a straightener and straighten it out, or go get me
Thanks,
some of them
Amelia and
short
David.
shorts. You know.
Yep. That's
That's
fine.
okay. If you have to go,
Thank you, Nelia and David.
Thank y'all. God bless y'all.
take care.
I'm fixing to have to go get my kid, Jerome.
Yeah, and I think I had in mind to shut this down anyway. So
Ange, thank you for
So
coming.
thank you, everybody. Love you, Yoren.
And I
You know,
hope
I will always be there for you. Love the rest of you folks, of
we
course.
love you too, Mr.
You
Shy.
too,
Thank you,
Shy.
Sky.
And I'm going to just step on down, let you close this one down, Yoren.
God
And
bless you,
I'll see all of you soon, I'm sure.
later, my friend.
Thank
Bye,
you,
folks.
Sky.
Thank you, Kathy. And then there was 3, 4.
yeah.
Everybody that came out. I hope that we planted a seed within each of you to stand
Bye,
up
Kathy.